Exercise can make us feel great, but most importantly, it gets our blood pumping and carries oxygen around our body to different muscles. Emma and Richie are going to show us a set of exercises today that can easily be done at home and will get our blood pumping.
So today we're going to look at some cardiovascular exercises. The whole point of cardiovascular exercise is to get a little bit out of breath, increase your heart rate, so that we're going to look after those heart and lungs and keep them nice and healthy. First exercise we're going to do is marching on the spot. So standing, feet hip width apart, feet parallel to each other, nice and tall, standing up through the crown of your head. All we're going to do is just lift our feet and march. You can also do this in a seated position. You'll notice Emma's sitting nice and tall on her sit bones, and she's just got a nice little heel to action going on as she marching there. We really want to be aiming to be doing 30 to 60 seconds of each exercise before we would move on to the next one. So our next cardiovascular exercise is half jacks. So this exercise in a standing position, standing up nice and tall, lengthen up through the crown of your head, good posture all the time. All we're going to do is transfer body weight onto our right foot, tap left foot out the side, and then transfer the opposite way. All right. In a seated position, you can see Emma's sitting nice and tall on her sit bones, lengthen up through the crown of her head. Again, she's going to tap one foot out to the side, back to the center, and tap the other. All right. So if we were to do that together, we would just be tapping and moving. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you could add some upper body movements in as well and just raise them arms as we go. Remembering to be up nice and tall, and we don't want to crouch over. Again, aiming for 30 to 60 seconds before coming back and relaxing. So our next cardiovascular exercise is heel digs. So again, we've got good posture, feet hip width apart, standing up nice and tall. All we're going to do is tap one heel out to the front, bring it back to the center, and then swap sides. All right, so standing, nice rhythm. In a seated position, sitting on the sit bones, up nice and tall, tapping your heel out into the front, one and then the other as the other one returns. If you want to do it together at the same speed, you can. And if you want added arms in, that can just increase your heart rate slightly. Again, the aim, 30 to 60 seconds, getting slightly warmer and slightly out of breath if you can. So when we're doing the cardiovascular exercises, we really want to try and build up to doing about 10 minutes if we can. And all we would do is repeat those exercises time after time. When we're doing them, it is important that we get a little bit out of breath, we increase our heart rate, but we should still be able to hold a conversation at the same time. Other ways you could do some cardiovascular exercise, maybe go out for a bike ride or go out for a nice brisk walk.
Try and get a little bit out of breath, but still be able to hold a conversation. Aim for 30 to 60 seconds for each exercise and aim to build up to 10 minutes in total.
And if you'd like to give some more exercises a go, you can visit the website of Gateshead Older People's Assembly, or you can give them a call.